Hello, welcome to my channel, A Book Forest. My name is Kim and today I'm going to be doing a tag. I was tagged by Philip at The Poet Reads to Write, so thank you for this, but I think he tagged me like months ago. I'm only just getting around to it. The name of the tag is the Dog Tag, Booktag, or something like that. It was created by Geeks Loves Dogs. So I'll link both channels down below. So all the questions are related to dogs. So that's nice. The first one is Playful Pup. So name a lighthearted fun book you read. I don't read a lot of lighthearted fun books. I've realized when I was looking for a book, I usually read a bit more like fantasy and sci-fi, but it's always more intense and with emotion and like negative emotions. So I racked my brain, but I think what comes closest is Miss Marple, Agatha Christie. It's my project of the year. I'm reading all the Miss Marple books this year and I'm having such a good time. This is the first one I read in January. It's not a subject that's light. I mean, it talks about murder, but in a very lighthearted, fun way. It's just so, it doesn't take itself too seriously, and Miss Marple is wonderful and everyone around her. So yeah, that's my choice for that. Then K2, Pill in the Peanut Butter. A book you thought you'd love but didn't. Okay. So I have Shroud by Adrian Tchaikovsky. I got the advanced reader copy for this from NetGalley, and I thought I would really enjoy it from the description. It's like a science fiction book. It's humans discovering a planet that's dark, there's no light, and there's mysterious life on there, and they need to explore it, and they get stuck on it, and the gravity is intense. I thought I would, you know, be into the mystery of it all. I love that kind of thing, but it was just boring. I didn't enjoy it. Like, the most of the point of views were in the humans' minds, and they were not very interesting or nice. Their society is awful, so there was nothing to root for there. And then the aliens, like, what I could have rooted for the aliens, I don't know, I just didn't click. So unfortunately it was a disappointment. I was bored throughout, and I'm sorry about it, but I did a review of it, I think, on Goodreads. I didn't even do a YouTube review because I didn't like it enough. So K3, Puppy Dog Eyes, a book that pulled at your heartstrings. Yeah, puppy dogs. I'm gonna name Rilla of Ingleside. So this is the final book in the Anne of Green Gables series by L.M. Montgomery. The last couple of books follow her children, Anne's children, and this is following her daughter, Rilla. And it's set during World War I in Canada, in Prince Edward Island, but it's the life of the ones who stay behind. You know, like all the young boys, the young men are going to war, and it's what the ladies, the women do when they're left behind. Their hearts are broken because bad things happen, and they're just waiting and working and hoping. And at the end of the book I broke down crying, and I was quite young when I read this, around 17 or something, but I've read it a few times since, and every time it makes me cry. It's just, you know, I think L.M. Montgomery, Lucille Montgomery, she was writing what she went through during that time, and it's very vivid and very real. So yeah, I absolutely, like, if you've only read Anne of Green Gables, like, read the rest of the series. It's wonderful. Alright, so K4, a loyal companion, a character that would complement your life and personality as a companion or friend. Well, I would say Elizabeth Bennet from Pride and Prejudice. I really love this character, and she's witty and she's a bit irreverent. She's not necessarily like too pure for, like, you know, she's nice. She can have a good time and talk behind people's back a bit, gossip, but she's still a nice person and she has a head screwed on. So I wouldn't mind going for tea at Pemberley either, or even staying for a fortnight or something. And I would absolutely enjoy hanging out with Mrs. Bennet and Mr. Bennet, because they're hilarious together. Not very healthy relationship, but hilarious. And I would be also curious to meet Mr. Wickham and see what all the fuss is about. He's a naughty boy. And yeah, for sure, like, Elizabeth Bennet is wonderful, and I would love to hang out with her. And Mr. Darcy wouldn't be a bad thing either. So, K5, Chasing Your Tail, a book you keep inexplicably returning to. Well, I wouldn't say inexplicably, because I love it, but The Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Marillier is one of my favorite books. I read it every couple of years. I always go back to it. It makes me feel good. It's for lovers of, yes, fantasy, but it's mostly historical fiction with a bit of fantasy. If you like fae stories, if you like a little bit of romance, but not too much, because it's not the main focus. But it's also a fairy tale retelling, so if you enjoy that kind of thing, but it's so well done. Not shallow. It's really deep, and I love the main character, Sorka. She's so strong. She's a young girl, and she has a heavy task that she needs fulfilled to save her brothers. It's based on the 12 swans, and I don't know. I just love the entire thing. I love the story. I love the love story. I love the characters. I love Sorka, and the mystery and the Celtic vibes. It's just wonderful. So yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend this, and I return to it, and I'm probably gonna return to it again soon. Okay, so K6, Go Walkies, a fictional location you'd like to walk through. Well, more than walk through, I would like to stay there for a while. In the Shire, with the hobbits. I would be a bit too tall for them, but I would love to go at the Green Dragons to get some beer and eat some food with Bilbo at Bag End. Garden with Sam. Well, not in the Hobbit, he's a bit too young, but you know, I would love to go to the Shire and just enjoy the slow living. Yeah, and the books and the food and the beer. And the nature. Alright, so K7, he's got Fleas. A character that irritated you till the end. Oh yeah. Okay, in The Time Machine by H.G. Wells, the main character, the scientist who invents the time machine, is supposed to be a genius, but he's so stupid. So stupid. He goes into like the past or the future. No, he goes into the future with nothing in his pockets, no weapons, nothing. Because he thought it would be a utopia. I mean, come on. If you're intelligent enough to invent a time machine, you're intelligent enough to know that humans will not live in a utopia. Also, he kind of creepy and disgusting with a young, like there's a young girl that he meets that's kind of simple. I didn't like the relationship there either. And the whole time he's encountering his foes, and he's just so dumb. I could not stand him. So unfortunately it kind of hindered my enjoyment of the book because I was so pissed off at him all the time. Alright. Best in show. Favorite, so that's K8. Favorite fictional canine. That's a tough question. A lot of fictional canines I encounter are from fantasy books. And although I like them, there's not one that comes to mind. I have not read the main one. I think the Robin Hobb books. I only read the first one, and Night Eyes is not in them. So I hear a lot about Night Eyes, but I haven't read him yet. And I would say, like, a lot of the books or the TV shows I've watched with dogs, it never ends well for the dog. So it's kind of heartbreaking. There is a wonderful dog in this book. Love Ingleside. He's called Monday. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Hatchie with Richard Gere, but it's the dog that his master leaves or dies, and he kind of waits for him for the rest of his life. Well, you know, it's similar, but yeah, heartbreaking. So that's one of my favorite dogs, Monday. But I would say my favorite fictional dog is from a Belgian comic book called Lucky Luke, and it's Rantanplan. He's so dumb. I love a good dumb dog. Lovely, no malice whatsoever. Just the good old salt of the earth. So that's my favorite dog. He always makes mistakes. He always makes everything go wrong, but you can't really, you know, be mad at him. He's so sweet. So that would be my my dog. So Canine, tag your pack. I don't know who has been tagged already, so I am gonna tag Kim at an Oasis of Books because I think she likes animals. I don't know if she's a dog. I think she has dogs. Anyways, Kim, you're tagged if you want to do it. And as for the rest, thank you, Philip, for tagging me, and let me know what you thought of my answers, and if you disagree with some of them, let me know. See you next time.